What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're going to be trying out Eratos's top 8 Water Hero Turbo Pile thing from the latest Edison format, WCQ. Obviously, this deck did turn a lot of heads because it was very unique, very cool. Let's go through it really quick and just and talk about it a little bit. So, first off, the main engine revolves around the use of Moray of Greed and Salvage to get a bunch of like crazy advantage and consistency and pluses and good stuff, right? So we use those with the standard Deep Sea Diva package for like Diva Hero Beat, and then we have King of the Swamp as well as another water target for the Salvage and the Moray that you can pitch to add polymerization to your hand, which you can use to make Absolute Zero with your Destiny Hero Malicious, which you can then use with Deep Sea Diva or banish it, use it with another poly, whatever. Use it as fusion material, use it as synchro material. We also have one of each different water elemental hero in here with double E-Call Stratos, and of course a Neos Alias for good measure. And on top of that, we have thrown in a copy of Treeborn, Frog, and Gores to round out the monster lineup. So for the rest of the spells, we have the standard hero stuff. We have the searched cards, we have Brain, Heavy, Typhoon, and then triple Miracle Fusion with Future Fusion. And then the trap lineup, we have double bottomless, so one Mirror Force, one Dimensional Prison, Trap Dust Shoot, and Solemn. The side is pretty odd, actually. We got some like barrier statues, some snowman eaters. Of course, that one makes a lot of logical sense. I guess the barrier statue does as well, since it's a target for Salvage and Moray as well. Both of these Salvage/Moray targets. Double Nobleman of Crossout to deal with pesky set monsters. You got Dust Tornadoes, but then we have triple interdimensional Matter Transporter, which you can use with your Absolute Zero to wipe your opponent's board essentially at will. You can also use it to help your Ab Zero dodge, Dimensional Prison, or Brain Control, or whatever. So it's kind of multi-purpose, but a pretty funny card they got thrown in the side here. And then the extra deck is pretty standard. The only unusual thing is that we have Terra Firma, because you can make this with King of the Swamp, or you can technically make it with Ocean, and it can like tribute Ab Zero to make itself 5k and wipe their field. So it does some neat stuff. All right, that's the deck. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see what we can do in these matches. First replay we are going second against Flamvel. The opponent just sets Dimensional Prison, and we draw to a third Miracle. So I'm thinking if there's anything crazy we can do on turn one. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's better to just play it a little slow here. I could have obviously set everything and then Special Bubble Man, and then, I don't know, Mistworm the back row, flip up Miracle Fusion, attack for like 5,000. But we would have been like kind of owned by that Brain Control actually if I had done that. And then Heavy Storm would be an issue too. We do have Dust Shoot, which is nice though, so we're going to be able to resolve that. I decided to take away the dog. I don't think the Spy is such an issue. We go for E-Call. Yeah, they just have double Rekindling. We just want to keep them off their Flamvel stuff, obviously. So we go E-Call for Stratos, Miracle Fusion, Fusion off into Absolute Zero. Hit in. They actually decided to deprison the Ab Zero just to get rid of it, to keep me off the, well, first of all, to clear the annoying board wipe guy, and then also to keep me off heroes. I don't know if it was right to summon Alias, because we knew about the Brain Control. Maybe I should have said it, but then it's like, if he has Dog, that would be bad, but we're overthinking this. Miracle Fusion, we go for game, or we basically win, whatever. Yeah, game over. So this game, we get Dust Shooted, and they take our Gores, but our hand kind of sucks. I don't know. We just set the knock and pass. We draw King of the Swamp, we pass. Like, there's no point. I'd slam that Moray immediately. We redraw Gores, I guess, but now it's like we got to get rid of that Nobleman of Crossout. They're not attacking because they don't want to hit into D-Prison. They activate Heavy Storm. They attack, hit for 19. We drop the Gores, thinking, all right, we might get Caius, but whatever. They actually don't Caius me, which just seems wrong. I don't know. Yeah, it just seems wrong. I'm not sure why they didn't Caius me there. But then we just start getting beat down by this Descendant, and we are just perpetually unable to draw any card that does anything. Well, yeah, we just draw Typhoon, and I think we draw Heavy Storm, and I say screw it. We've drawn like 4 cards in a row that don't make this hand live. We're just going to go next. So game number 3, we open Dust Shoot again. Actually, the amount of Dust Shoot in these games is pretty toxic. But there's a twist, though, because our Dust Shoot doesn't hit anything. So I guess we go -1. We have Heavy Storm, though, to kind of recoup that. Attack in with both of these guys, and then just pray he doesn't draw Fire Dog, I guess. He draws a Due Raikou, which isn't terrible. The Raikou's going to take out the Ocean, and then I think we set 2. He just set passes, and I think this turn we should have been able to win. Maybe there was just no way to win into Book of Moon definitively. I don't know if the play I went for was right, though. So we do lose like two 50-50s here. Because I thought this was Mirror Force, but actually this was Mirror Force. So I was like, going to hit one of these two. I was pretty sure one of these two was MST, because there's no way this was MST, or you would have end phased it probably. So I'm like, well, Brio one of these two, and then hope we don't hit the MST with the 50-50. But maybe I should have just Brioed this one then. I don't know. But then we lose the 50-50, and then we lose another 50-50 because he hits the salvage instead of the MST. I was just like, we can clear all this, go for a game, though, because, yeah, we try to Typhoon, but the Book of Moon really threw us off here because I didn't know he had that. And then now it's like, all right, well, we can go for some damage with Absolute Zero, but we're not going to have game. We just got to hope he doesn't top deck something annoying. And then he proceeds to not top deck something annoying, so I guess we just win anyway. But that was a... Yeah, I probably could have played that turn better, maybe. I'm not sure. We did get unlucky in a sense, but I felt like we should have been winning that turn. I don't know. Maybe there was a way. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I should have just gone Mistworm. But I don't think he would have let me go Mistworm. Maybe he just booked my guy. So I don't know. All right, next match we have, we're up against Norlaris, and I think we actually Dust Shoot again. This is like 3 times we've drawn Dust Shoot. Incredible, crazy. So we go E-Call for Stratos, and then we trap Dust Shoot them. And Norlaris doesn't deal with getting Dust Shooted very well. So he goes summon the Lila, or the Aaron. We bottomless. Okay, we summon Diva. We attack for lots, and we end our turn. I don't think we make the Catastor. We do not, in fact, make the Catastor. I just let the Giant Trunade through. I don't think I want to solemn that. They did draw Vayu, which was decent, because they can go into this thing with Elfin, and it does answer everything. But I think we top deck into, King of the Swamp, gets Poly. So this looks really nice. We can add Malicious. We can make Absolute Zero with, the other guy, yeah. And then we banish the Mally, crash, get rid of their whole field, attack for 26. And we know he's on trade-in Dark Grepher, so if we just solemn whatever his top deck is, I think we pretty much win. And yeah, the opponent is going to concede the game there. So moving on to game number 2. Yeah, this hand, it could get good, but we need to find something. We go E-Call Stratos for Bubble Man. Now we just got to draw another water monster, and we're feeling pretty good. So he swings over my Stratos, all right, but we just need to draw another water monster. Unfortunately, we draw the interdimensional matter transporter that I sided in. I felt like it would be good against like dodging Phantom Norlaris, which is funny. So what do? We just run over everything. It's still looking pretty decent. The salvage, I noticed across these games, I felt like salvage was dead a lot. Like a lot. I felt like I was just not resolving salvage. So I don't know if that was just me or if I was just getting unlucky or something and not seeing enough water monsters. It never felt like I was seeing enough water monsters. Maybe I just needed to draw Diva more. Yeah, unfortunately here, the opponent had 2 sweepers in a row, by the way, to force through this Phantom. Although they shouldn't have gone for They probably should have just copied Dark Creator here, because... Yeah, they were sort of just gambling. And there was only 1 Dark Creator left in their deck, and they drew it. So maybe I just got super giga sacked this game. That's possible. On the other hand... Wait, why didn't they just drop this last turn, though? That's so weird. I would just have died this turn. And I wouldn't have even gotten to see this top deck. They probably should have brought back Arma to send Vayu, but that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, and Rhoda has no targets left in deck, so I think we just lose there. Yeah, that was a weird one. I don't know. The odds of them drawing the 3rd Dark Creator are not great there. But I guess we got messed up pretty good by that. So here we just go set a bunch of stuff. We have the setup in terms of Treeborn Mally, so hopefully getting Phantom Norlaris just doesn't even matter. Maybe I should just let them do it. Unironically, I probably should have just let him do it. Because, like, our hand sucks. His hand's so much better than mine. I feel like if we just let him hand rip, this would have been better. We got 3 salvages. I know technically we just need to find 1 water monster to get them live, but, like, you know my luck. We just don't. We play, like 15 water monsters. We just don't draw them. We simply do not. So he goes for an Armed Wing, and then I Mind Crush Dark Creator, which I probably shouldn't have done because I feel like he didn't have it yet, since he would have dropped it earlier, I think. So I decided to just go for Ab-Zero, hit into the Gores, try to like trade with that, and hopefully draw something next turn. Still not setting the Judgment because I want to have my Treeborn live. But now he's drawing a bunch of cards and milling a bunch of cards, and we're feeling not so good. So maybe if I had preserved that Mind Crush, but I also wanted to get back that Treeborn. So it's like I was going to have to use it one way or another. But maybe I should have just called something else, but I don't know what that something else would have been. Yeah, well, we still just can't get to another water monster in our graveyard. We have this Ocean, I guess, but it's like Ocean salvage for what? We need like Diva. We need Diva, or we need King of the Swamp, or something like that. He kind of messes up, though, because he doesn't drop Dark Creator. Now we draw Diva. It's like, okay, finally. Finally. We have to go, like, Bryonic, bounce his field, and then hope Judgment Stop Creator is enough. Which, reasonably, we know 3 cards in his hand, actually. So all we need is for Judgment Stop Creator to be enough, but then he trade-ins and draws another Creator, so we just concede the game. I don't know if we just got sacked here. It definitely felt like across these games the salvage was really dead. Like there wasn't enough water monsters, or I just wasn't drawing enough water monsters. I don't know. Maybe I just needed to draw Diva and friggin' what's-his-face, King of the Swamp more. Maybe I just got unlucky, didn't draw them enough. That could be possible. But it felt a little clunky in that sense. I can definitely see what the deck's trying to do, of course. It's got some good stuff going on, so maybe if I played it more, I would get it more. It's possible I made some misplays in these games in hindsight as well. I definitely felt like it watching these replays, but yeah. Okay, that was the deck. Those were the games we had for today. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I'll see you next time. Peace out. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.